Video recording at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh crap. Hello YouTube and surrounding internet suburbs. I'm Mav. We're on the Crazy People Club server, and woohoo, we've been doing some things. I can't remember if I showed this off in a previous video, but I built a couple bridges in between my towers. There's one. And also, I can't remember if I showed it off or not, but I built another tower over this way. So here we go. This one's a little bit different in, I didn't create the base all that square, and it flares out a lot at the top. This tower was built for the sole purpose to house the entrance to the maze, which is now finished. And I'm going to run a test of it here. A little bit of a spot check and run it so you can see how it is. Hopefully pretty soon we're going to have the guys go down and do the same thing. But I've got some instructions throughout here. This is the entrance to the maze. You should not need weapons or food, but if you feel the need, do not enter until you are ready. Once you press the button, you'll be transported to the maze start. This will take just over 2 minutes. I've tested this. If you do nothing. Once you are ready, stand in the corner and hit the button. Watch out for squids, because squids spawn here. And it's just a water elevator all the way down to the maze. I don't want it to take 2 minutes, so I am going to hurry the process along a little bit. And the purpose for all these twists and turns that you're going to see throughout here is to try and confuse people so they don't actually realize where they're starting in the maze relative to anything else. So, oh, there's a squid. Splash. Splash. Okay, this is it. One last good luck before the descent. And I don't have to run the maze. I have a trapdoor in here that will bypass this and take us all the way over there. There's a trapdoor over yonder in the corner that will get us out if we need to. But that's not what we're doing today. We have, welcome to the maze. The rules are simple. Get out. You're not allowed to break any blocks. Time is unlimited. You're in the forest and will pass through the castle, hell, and mesa before leaving this floor. Along the way, you will need to find a button that will allow you to move to the second level. Good luck. And I already see a problem. Crap, I don't have any dirt. Well, I'll just have to remember that and come back and replace that block. Kind of hear lava, which is surprising because the lava is... Ooh. Like 7 blocks underneath us? And there's also somewhere in here that I know that I'm missing some leaf on the bottom. I found 3 spots when I was checking it, and I found one when I brought some leaves down to fill it, but now I can't find it. This way leads to a dead end. And I want to say the leaf was around here somewhere. Maybe not. Oops. I forgot I went that way. Yeah, but anyway. So the total here, I know I've talked a little bit about the maze before, but the entire plot of land that I have, as far as the maze is concerned, is split into 2 levels. This is the lowest one, and the upper level up there. Man, you can really hear the lava here. It's because there's a pool of it behind this wall. And so each level, this one is split into 4 quadrants, and there's, you know, a different theme to each quadrant. We had forest, and this one is castle. And the castle is split into 2 main paths. If you go this way, you'll eventually come to the center point, but you won't be able to move on because you must go through the painting of the Wither and follow the path down to where this button is. So what we've just done is raise a set of nether brick steps where the center point is, and that will allow us to get to the second half. I do not know where that is, but it shouldn't be above me. And this is where that other path comes out. And there's the stairs. Is the way blocked because there's a block and a half slab that you can't jump on, especially when you're standing on soul sand. Did you not find the button? You cannot move on till you find it in the castle, which I did because I went the proper way. Now you could... No, I guess you can't jump up here, huh? Because you're half block too low. But you can see forest, castle, hell, and the mesa. And before you go anywhere, you have to step on this button, which breaks the circuit and lowers the stairs. That resets it for the next person to come through. And off through hell. Probably the guys are going to be jumping through this section because of the slow sand. And I will too. But isn't it lovely? We got fire, we got the nether brick, we got holes in the wall sometimes. Glowstone. Glowstone. Oh yes, I didn't point out my markers. So each chunk has one of these markers in it that shows the chunk number in which way you are facing on the lantern. That's in case anybody gets hopelessly lost and frustrated and they say, hey, I'm lost, get me out of this. So, I do have a map. After I was done laying out the path, I had some graph paper and I wrote down a map just for that reason. That way's the dead end? No. It's the next one. That way's the dead end. And so is that way. I'm kind of, you know, I don't know. thinking that maybe 3 is too tall, or maybe I should put half slabs of something on top instead of a full block, because I don't want anyone to really see the path and jump up and try and get bearings that way. But at the same time, I think it feels a little claustrophobic. So I don't know. But this is, in case anybody pops up and sees, this is a fake exit. It looks like the water elevator over yonder would be here, but it's not. Which is another reason why I kind of want to shorten it, because you can't really see this from afar. Maybe I'll shorten it just in the mesa, I don't know. I have to be careful though, because my diamond pickaxes, they're pretty good. They like to eat a bunch of stuff. And let's see, in the mesa here and in hell, there's not a whole lot of twists and turns, because I put in so many twists and turns and false paths in the Mason Castle. I felt really bad. If you pick the wrong way, you could be stuck for quite a while. So I didn't do too many of that over here, but it still can be confusing. And as I said before, I've got a path, I've got a trap door that leads over there. This is also a trap door also. If I broke this block, there'd be a pillar and a ladder down there so I can get up here. But we made it. Congratulations, you made it through the first level of the maze. You may move to the next level. Good luck. Go up. And up we shall go. This also is a path. This one's pretty easy, so I'll break this one. And this leads up and out above the whole thing. Boom, boom. Welcome to level 2. On this level, you will go through obsidian, desert, snow, and finally, the library. Holy shit. I need to remember to get some dirt. Anyway, the obsidian path does not have a third block because I feel like the color of the obsidian is enough to amaze and confuse. Plus, obsidian takes a really long time to mine, and I would be cannibalizing it from higher walls, and that's a lot of work, and I really don't want to mine more than I need, but I'm not going to go around and count how much I need. So this is the way it's going to stay. This path does have its twists and turns also. See, from here it looks like you could take this path and get to the exit of this quarter over there, but you can't. You have to go this way. Not that way. Not that way. This way. And now we're in the desert. Not that way. The desert is full of sandstone, sand, red sandstone, yellow wool, and orange wool, which I feel gives it a very nice contrast and texture. And the blocked paths have the creeper face, the chiseled sandstone blocks. So every time you come to a dead end, you're faced with the creeper. This one has some pretty good twists and turns also. Boom. And I purposely put in some areas where you could split and go either way and get to the same point, but if you got confused and decided to go the wrong way, then you might go in circles. Arrgh. And creeper face. They must be on the other side of these walls, even though I'm pretty sure there's that block, there's obsidian, and then there's stone all the way around here. I don't know what's going on, but this has been a real work in progress. I put up all these blocks, and then I go through and replace blocks and check the lighting. I spent a long time going through here and just staring at the ground, saying, okay, this is light level, this light level. Oh, this is no good. This will spawn monsters. I don't want it to get that dark. And adjusting torches. No, I did want to go that way. Silly me. It's... oh yeah. I keep forgetting that in some places I made it so the path would go over to like the adjoining section. And oops. So there'd be a border wall with the the quadrant next to it, but it's like in hopes of making you think that, oh, this isn't the way. I was gonna put some signs here like welcome to the snow whatever. Don't go blind, because the white with the torches is very white, very bright. But I didn't. This, yeah, I put all the blocks back. This one's different in that you have to go through snow and ice tunnels to get to where you're going. Makes it feel like I carved the path out of actual snow. And I think I want to go this way. No. I was wrong. I wanted to go this way. And this, this part right here goes far off into that corner of the snow biome I have. It's like a dug out frozen river. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then to break it up, there's not just snow on the 3rd level, but there's ice, like it was frozen over. And you know what? That's meant to be the main path, but I'll go this way. And so you can get a look, a feel from afar. Because I didn't put blocks on all of the path, I filled in between them during the ice pillar phase. So you can see the ice pillars in the ice. And I am so glad I brought back as much packed ice as I did when I went out there. It was such a pain. If you don't know, the regular sheets of snow, like the sheets that fall, like what am I trying to say? If you to get the snow blocks, you have to shovel up and you get snow balls, which you can throw at people. Ooh, 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 that's not good. Okay, I gotta remember that. See, this is why we go through and we check. But this all looks good. Anyway, snowballs, if you what was I saying? To get the snow blocks, you have to shovel snow, which gives you snowballs. 4 snowballs makes a snow block. But if you take 3 snow blocks, you can get maybe I want to fill that spot in too. You can get a sheet of snow that you can just put down on top of a block, kind of like carpet. But if you do that, it might melt if it gets within, I think if it's within 5 blocks. No, 3 blocks. Anything within 3 blocks of a torch will melt. The same with regular ice. That's why this is made out of packed ice, and maybe I'll fill that in too. Packed ice and snow blocks. That way it doesn't melt and I still get light. And we've made it. This is the final stop, the library. You can read a book, you can look around, you should enjoy your stay. Somewhere there's a button that will open the way out. And before I hit the button, let me show you some of the fake ways out. This will be my final check, so when I'm done here, I will fill in this gap. Hey, there's a dirt piece, alright. And you won't see my storage area. But I'm not showing off the library properly. Look at this. I got cobwebs. There's bookshelves on the wall. There's places to sit and read and lounge about. We have decoration and tables, lights. This is the highest concentration of glowstone anywhere in the maze. Got mosaics in the floor, armor. There's one of each set of armor with a little bit of lag. And as you go through the maze, they're, you know, the better quality armor. Tables. And all the way back over to the corner. It's not so much a maze as it is a... Which button is it? It's not this button. With the armor, with an enchanted sword. But let me show you. I spent some time trying to figure these out and make it look like any of them could potentially be the way out that needs to be opened. So, hopefully I've put some buttons in obvious places and some buttons in not so obvious places. But they're still kind of obvious. But what the guys are going to have to do when they run the maze is hit this button, and that activates two pistons that will move the bookshelf. Move these bookshelves out of the way, and that will get you to the ladder. So you come over here, step on this, and that resets the bookshelf. And then this is the entrance shaft. So you drop, and it's actually quite a long drop, you know, up there all the way down through the library, which is why I put fake exits throughout the library, is partially to cover this up. And drops down through the library all the way down to the forest. But you're still not done, because you can't ascend the steps that I cut into the side of the mountain to get all the way down there and haul this whole thing out. You must go through the parkour course. And I should actually put a sign up here. It's not very difficult. It's just a little hop, skip, and jump. It's just a little hop, skip, and a jump. And I'm gonna do something so monsters don't spawn all over in here. But that's pretty much it. I'll make a little circle thing or something here so you're protected on this one side. Have to get up here. And I'll close this off so nobody accidentally falls down here, namely me, because this is my area and this is where I spend most of my time. And then that'll be it for the maze. I wanted to make the parkour area go around and around and around, but I think after going through the maze and all that, it's probably best just to have a little hop skipping fun, you know. But that is it. That is the maze. I have a couple things left to do down there, namely put a couple blocks down so the immersion stays in place. And yeah, I thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully soon we'll have a video of the other guys going through the maze, and hopefully not getting too frustrated. Once again, thanks for watching, and as always, remember, thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. Check out my friends' channels, they're doing some awesome stuff too, and don't be afraid to check out the Extra Life page where you can donate to help in childhood diseases. Links in the description. And as always, remember,